Right, hey guys, just before, this is the video. Obviously, you clicked on this video to see my ranking of Harry Potter. I just want to say, I'm doing this little bit before this video starts because I forgot to do a spoiler warning at the start. So if you haven't read Harry Potter or watched Harry Potter or haven't got any idea of Harry Potter and you're planning to read or watch the movies, I would suggest not watching the video, but it's not my fault if you watch it because I've given you a spoiler warning. Enjoy the video, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today, as you can see from the title, I am going to be ranking all forms of Harry Potter. So that means like the books, the movies, Fantastic Beasts, all forms of like Harry Potter, so that like includes Pottermore and all the books they made out of the series. And again, this video is on a script because I would mess up so much without a script, but like I said in my MCU ranking video, I get that people have to use scripts, but I like it when they try and make it sound like they're not on a script, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'll try and put pre-recorded gameplay on this, but if not, it's just a Fortnite loading screen. I'm sorry about that, but hopefully just my ranking will be an interesting enough video for you guys. You guys seem to really enjoy the last one, so if you enjoy this video, I do these videos at least, like, I think the last one was like a week and a half ago, so I'd say I do these videos like between every 2 weeks and like 3 weeks. So if you enjoy this kind of content, please consider subscribing and sharing to your friends. And if you don't like this kind of content, I do just gaming videos, but this is just something I tried the other week and people seem to like it, so I'm gonna keep going with it. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so at number 23, I have J.K. Rowling's Twitter. This is obviously the worst form of canon of Harry Potter. She literally just makes up random facts and says she's known them for like 20 years. With the Nagini being a woman thing. On her Twitter she said like, someone asked how long she had been planning it, and she said 20 years, and we all know that that's just obviously a lie. She just makes up stuff to try and keep her story going when her story is perfectly fine without all these extra details. But next, number 22, Quidditch Through the Ages. If you don't know, this book is one of the 3 books from this series that were made into actual books in the real world, and this is the worst because Quidditch is a fictional sport. So making a book like a results book doesn't make sense for a fictional sport, and it just feels weird. So it just feels like a cash grab to me. 21 is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the book. This is another one of the books they made into real books, and it's just a magic textbook and not useful apart from people like Harry Potter Folklore and Seamus Gorman who make Harry Potter theories. So I really don't see the point of having it. So like the last one, it really just feels like a cash grab. Number 20, and I'm sorry if I'm going through these quick because I write some stuff on the script and normally I add some stuff in, so if I'm going through them quick I apologise, but I'm doing my best. Number 20, Tales of the Beedle the Bard. This is the 3rd book that was made into a real book, and it's good. I really like the stories, but I like the actual story of Harry Potter better, which is why it's down here so low. But it is cool how one of the stories is linked to the last book. And the first story, people have theorised that it's Harry's ancestors, so that's cool as well. Number 19, Crimes of Grindelwald. I don't I really don't like this film. The thing about the first one is it's a new story just set in the Wizarding World. But The Crimes of Grindelwald just tries so hard to be a Harry Potter movie instead of a Fantastic Beasts movie. So, like, obviously Grindelwald and Dumbledore's going to be in it, but they literally go to Hogwarts. Like, it's a Fantastic Beasts is supposed to be set in New York, and just them going to Hogwarts just makes it obvious that they're trying to make a Harry Potter movie out of it. And then going to meet Nicholas Flamel is literally just making it a Harry Potter movie. So I don't like it. 18. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I know a lot of people like this film, but I've never actually been interested in Fantastic Beasts. I like this film, but I prefer the actual story of Harry Potter. But it's still an amazing new story, which is why it's higher than Crimes of Grindelwald. Number 17. I know this is going to be unpopular, because I know this would be last for most people, but The Cursed Child book and play. I know this would be last for a lot of people, but I enjoy the story, but I absolutely agree it shouldn't be canon. I think it should just be a fan fiction. The only reason I put it on here is because J.K. Rowling says it's canon, and this isn't really like a list of all the canon stuff, it's just a list of all the Harry Potter material, so sadly it's on there. Okay. Number 16, Pottermore. Now called Wizarding World. Unlike J.K. Rowling's Twitter, I think this is canon. It has a lot of information about all the characters that actually line up when you see them in the series. So, and I love being able to be sorted, and I am a Hufflepuff. If you guys like Harry Potter, let me know what you guys are in the comments. And Hufflepuff's traits are loyalty, alright? We're not just the waste house. That gets me mad. But anyway, time to get to the main story, so the books and movies. Number 15, Order of the Phoenix, the book. I love all of these books and movies, but this is my least favourite book. One reason is it takes so long to read. It takes like a month to read, when normally I read them in 1 to 2 weeks. Yes, I know everyone else would probably be able to read them in a month, but I like the series and I like reading. And it's the most boring story. When I first read it, I wasn't wondering what was going to happen next, because it just wasn't anticipating enough, which happened with every other book, but it is still great. Number 14, Half-Blood Prince the movie. This movie, oh my god, this movie. The Half-Blood Prince book is one of my favourite books, but they ruined the movie. They basically made a movie about Ron and Lavender being in love, and it's just so annoying. What is the fun in a movie about two people being in love? They skipped so much of the crucial plot. Like, they cut out most of Voldemort's memory, which is basically the most crucial thing of the plot, and Draco's story, which makes the end really confusing if you hadn't read the book, because all you see is him putting an apple, a bird, in a cupboard, and you see him crying, and so it doesn't make sense. So it is definitely the worst movie. Number 13, Goblet of Fire, the movie. First thing, the director had not even read any books or watched any movies before he directed it, which is terrifying. Luckily, the previous director, Alfonso Cuarón, said to watch the first half an hour of his movie. Mike Newell had said that he wanted to make his movie super dark, but he thought since Alfonso Cuarón did that, he couldn't do that, which is really stupid. He should have gone off the darkness Alfonso Cuarón made and made it and kept the darkness, but instead he felt like he had to compete with the other directors, so he made one of the darkest books into a comedy movie. And I haven't even gotten started about how terrible he was of cutting things. Like, he cut so many things, like, weirdly. Like, he cut the whole Quidditch Cup. There was this whole build-up with it, and then he just cut it out. And he cut out Winky. Like, I guess Winky wasn't crucial to the plot, but, like, still. Actually, she was, because she was the one that cast the dark mark, and so in the movie they had to make it so we see who does it. And on the topic of that, this book is a mystery book. It has so many mysteries, but most of them are cut out, and the ones that aren't cut out, they just reveal the answers. Like what happened to Barty Crouch Jr. We see him at the start of the movie, so we know that he's alive. Yeah, and who cast the Dark Mark? We see him cast the Dark Mark as well. So the only mystery that they really keep is who put Harry's name in the Goblet of Fire. I think that was a really good reveal, though. About Harry saying, "I don't think I mentioned the Graveyard Professor." I think that was really good. But it's definitely one of the worst. Okay, number 12. Order of the Phoenix, the movie. It's better than the book, but since it is the same story, I can't put it much higher. The reason I put it higher is because David Yates. David Yates was, unlike Mike Newell, he was good at cutting stuff out. Like, with the Umbridge, he made it into montages so it didn't take up too much time. Because in the book, like 200 pages is literally just Umbridge walking around the school saying, "I will have order." But yeah, since it is the same story, I can't put it much higher than the book. Number 11, Deathly Hallows Part 1. I really like this movie, but it's really quite slow apart from the ministry and the end. There's basically only camping, and out of the rest of the movies left, it is the worst. I would love to have it in. I would really love to have it in my top 10, but I just can't. Number 10, Philosopher's Stone, the movie. This is an amazing movie. It feels so magical, which it should, considering it's a Harry Potter movie, and the start of the amazing movie world of Harry Potter. The only reason it can't go any higher is because because there's a load of better movies, and all the books and most of the books are better than movies. So yeah. Chamber of Secrets, the movie. I feel like the Chamber of Secrets is underrated. It's a great story. The only reason it's so low is because the books are better than the movies. I love mystery. And this movie has one of the best mystery in the series. Number 8, Deathly Hallows Part 2. This movie, I love this movie. It is amazing. I love the action and the rest, and it's just an amazing movie. The only reason it is so low again is because the books are better. But yeah. It's just so good. But next, so we're into the books now. Number 7, Philosopher's Stone, the book. I love the story of this book, but there's so many better books in the series, and that's not an insult, it's just because the series is so good. But yeah, I love the start of the Harry Potter series, and the first time I read it, I was like, what? It generally was a shock. Which in other series I've read, the stuff that happens wasn't really a shock to me, but this was really good. Now, Chamber of Secrets, the movie. Wait, what? Oh, oops, I put movie instead of the book. Chamber of Secrets, the book. Again, it's great and underrated. I love the mystery in this book, and if the Goblet of Fire didn't exist, it would be the best mystery book of the series. And I read it in like 2 to 7 days when I read the first book, even though it is shorter, in like 1.5 weeks. So I can never put this book down just because it's so interesting, and I feel like people hate on it so much. Okay, number 5. Half-Blood Prince the book. Unlike the movie, I love this book. The story of Voldemort's memories and how Harry and Dumbledore make a close friendship, which makes it heartbreaking when Dumbledore dies. And Draco's story is really good in the book. And you totally understand what's going on in his head. He's like, no, I've wanted to be a Death Eater all my life, but I didn't realise it would be like this, and now he's gonna kill me unless I kill the headmaster, but I don't want to kill the headmaster. And you can just feel for him, which I don't think anyone's ever done before the Half-Blood Prince. Number 4, Goblet of Fire, the book. This is amazing, and like I said in the Chamber of Secrets book 1, I love mystery, and this is the best mystery book in the series. The main plot point is literally mystery, and I love the Triwizard Tournament, and Voldemort's was so shocking the first time I read it. Like when they got to the graveyard. When they got to the graveyard, I was like, something with Voldemort is going to happen, but I didn't expect him to actually return. But yeah. And I didn't expect him to actually return, and it just got me so excited for the rest of the series. Number 3, Deathly Hallows, the book. I don't even know what to say. I just love this book. The story of his defeat is just so powerful, and the ending is so emotional but happy at the same time. And this is like the 3rd best mystery book, I think. Actually, probably the 4th, but it is amazing. Now, number 2, The Prisoner of Azkaban. This is going to shock people. The movie. Yes, I put a movie above so many books. The reason is I love this movie. The plot with Sirius is so interesting. There's so many plot twists. First, we're told Sirius is a murderer that was Voldemort's right-hand man after Harry. I really didn't expect any other twists after that. But then it's revealed he's Harry's godfather, and you really feel for Harry. You see what he's going through, even though you're not Harry, and you really feel for him. Then he's relieved. Then he's revealed to be innocent, and it's just all of these twists is just so shocking, and I loved the story, and I think time travel was used really well. The only flaw for me is they cut the story of the Marauders. And number 1. As you guys will know if you know all the Harry Potter stuff, all the Harry Potter books and movies, the only thing left is Prisoner of Azkaban, the book. I know a lot of people do have this as their favourite, but this is my favourite because of all the reasons from the movie, but the book is better because of the Marauders' backstory. I just love the Marauders' backstory and how it's revealed that it's James, Sirius, Lupin, and Peter Pettigrew that were the Marauders and made the map. And just the reveal of Peter Pettigrew is so shocking. So every time I read this, I read it in like between 2 and 5 days, which is like tied with Chamber of Secrets for the least amount of time. But yeah, that is my ranking of the Harry Potter, of just all Harry Potter books, movies, books that were inside the books, places where she like the Twitter, Pottermore, which is now Wizarding World. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share, And if you don't like this kind of content, but you love gaming content, that's what I do mostly on my channel. So I just know that this got a good response last time, so I thought I'd do another one. Oh, and the next one will probably be Pixar. I'm just watching all the Pixar movies that I haven't watched at the moment because I have Disney Plus now. I still need to watch a few of the movies before I can rank them. But yeah, and if it takes me a while to watch them all, I'll do like a Hunger Games list. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you like this kind of content, and share. So I'm trying to get to 20 subscribers at the moment. That would be great, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys.